Hi everyone, I'm Dragon with you. So today I'd like to share my replay with Tedigirl. We played it on Monday, and let's see what happens here. So it's called Train of Pain. Sorry, I'll try not to shout because it's like 11 now. I mean night, so I will not shout. There are three mutators, as you can see. So it was an answer to another question.
My lucky day. Dominion's hired me to destroy some trains carrying dangerous Mobius ordnance. Seeing as how Amon's a mutual enemy, maybe you'd like to step up to the plate. I could use a partner or two on this.
My ally told that she doesn't like Minsk because he's Minsk, something like that. Okay, meanwhile, we have three mutators. The first one says that your damage will be dealt to you too, but during some time later it will be healed as soon as you stop the battle. The second one says that actually nuclear missiles will be all around the map. And the third says that when you kill a hybrid, it will also detonate, and the larger the hybrid is, the larger the area is actually. So while you are trying to deal with the trains, remember that bonus problems will be all the time. You need to focus attention on your forces. She told that I didn't have enough structures, that's why we could not win eliminate. So I will try to fix it this game. So basically typical Artanis. The previous game I just tried to eliminate and as a result lost all my structures and lost the game. And she tells that she thought that she will be destroyed first, but anyway she had extra bases, so she survived. This game something alike will be, you will see. She told that she got creep tumors on my main last game just to move faster around my part of this land on the high ground. As you can see, Kerrigan feels okay, but her own abilities deal painful damage. But as you can see, this healing is also the mutator. So sometime after you deal damage and stop dealing it, you will be healed. As well as these three dragoons. So I'm moving dragoons to let them survive. Just if the structures receive damage, I'm not sure about that. And as you can see, her abilities deal enough damage to herself. That's why I told, okay, you dealt enough. It's my turn now. So, as well as you can see here, she helped a lot, but it was painful for Kerrigan. She told that she caught a nuclear weapon on the road, and as you can see, the ability is still low. So meanwhile I switched into double robotics, and as you can see now my army will be more quality. I mean special upgrades, I will try to pick some special units. They are effective versus armored enemies and deal splash damage. So soon you will see my tests. Rivers are perfect units versus ground enemies, they deal splash damage. And the only drawback is that actually as they deal lots of damage, they still deal it to themselves. And as you can see, while I was destroying the train, unfortunately these rivers destroyed themselves. That's how the mutation works, so anyway, I stopped producing rivers after that. I could not control them good enough. While Kerrigan is here, I told my allies that probably it's a good decision to go Broodlords, because the first hit still deals damage to them, but the Broodlings The broodlings are good enough, so if they die, we just don't care. And Kerrigan overcommitted her damage, that's why she is dead again. Finally, some broodlords are here, with +2 attack. So actually, in late game, you need to remember that each of you needs to kill one train. So at the start, you can go both here. We tried to go ultimate abilities one by one, and I picked Artanis because it was very painful for Kerrigan to deal her own damage. So first of all, she receives damage, and then she gets my shield. I mean the mutation damage. And as you can see, I tried to kite all the nukes, unfortunately extra nukes around. So it's kind of hard. Meanwhile, another fight here. And remember about nukes all the time. And detection, of course. If you play versus lurkers, I decided not to waste time on this train because I actually deal damage to myself instead. Future upgrades, now I forgot about them, but important upgrades for range and health of dragoons should be done, as well as probably the barrier of immortals here. Now, as you can see what happened here. She used her ultimate ability, she stunned the enemies and dealt some damage, killing most of the little units. Unfortunately, the damage was good enough to go back to her and destroy Kerrigan. But still the effect acts like normally, and if she has forces, it's okay. And even my line was also affected by her ultimate ability. So broodlords are much better than the latter ones. As you can see, they are much faster because of a special upgrade for broodlords and Kerrigan's broodlords. But still, she needs more damage to the train. That's why when I finish my own train, with all the nukes, with all the pain from my own forces actually, sometimes we need to help each other. This particular game, I saw that the situation is out of control. I really need to kill this damn train, and I did it actually. But unfortunately, with the cost of almost all my army. Another attack from my opponent here. And now I try to recollect my forces. You can see the range of dragoons allows me to pick enemy hybrids from distance far enough not to get near the nuke. And broodlords also have enough range to deal with the nukes. Together we deal enough damage, actually, but sometimes, as you can see, we need to work together, especially on huge waves of enemies. So as you can see, the first shot is done by broodlords, but it's not crazy enough, so the broodlords survive. Of course, if you don't catch some nukes. And the distanced hybrids were destroyed too here. So her limit is mostly broodlords, as I offered her, because our enemy is totally ground. My forces need to suffer on the ground just because they are more effective versus trains and armored units than my air forces. Unfortunately, here I was not attentive enough. And each of us has the ultimate ability. So now I have, let's switch to me. She tells that 10 seconds before ultimate. I already have it, as you can see. And her limit is kind of effective, so it survives better than mine. But still the damage might be not enough. So I try to kite because hybrids just waste my time. I need to kite all the time, see, so too many hybrids around, too many nukes around, and the train still should be done. I got some nukes, and as you can see, it's kind of painful. Meanwhile, my ally dealt with her train as well, and now she's ready to help if necessary. So the top line suffers hard because of a huge attack from my opponent. Lots of units, they just focused our main forces. Her limit perfectly fits the situation because she can go mass broodlings, and enemy forces are forced to fight with the broodlings instead of the main part of the broodlord. I help as good as I can. Meanwhile, another train goes here, and we need to recollect our forces again, especially I, because my forces suffer from their own damage. Now, when we dealt with this attack, I go double for Nexus here. If we plan to play Eliminate, it will help us sometime. I mean, it will win us sometime. Unfortunately, Kerrigan got a nuke. I am forced to kite 2 more nukes too. And still, as you can see, the enemy's army is too large to be beaten right now. Tedigirl, as I advised before, got some structures around, so if our main falls, then still she has structures over here. And I go double Nexus as well. So now we play Eliminate one more time. All this army will fight versus our structures, meanwhile we try to finish the train. You can see the nukes are painful still, because we need to kite all the time, we need to get damage back. That's how I basically lost most of my army. But if we kill the train, we win the game. And as you can see, our main is destroyed totally, unfortunately. And meanwhile, we destroyed the train.
That was some impressive work, Commander.
And GG, yes. So actually remember that your hero might be killed by his own ability. It also gets damage back. Help your ally if necessary, so you pick one train, your ally picks another, and then if necessary you help each other. The bonus, I would say, if you are not sure in your victory, it's better to ignore it, because you deal damage to yourself while dealing bonus objective. Okay, that's how we won this Monday. I think that actually I'll post this video today or yes or tomorrow. So thanks for watching and see you in my next videos. Good luck to you.